Derech Hashem, Way of God by Rabbi Lutzato, Section 1, Chapter 2. Hine. Atachlis Babriya Haya Lahitiv Mituvo is Baruch Shemo. The objective with the creation, in the creation, was to bestow good from the Creator's good onto another. So what that means is Hashem created the world, the Almighty created the world in order to give good to another. So He created that other in order to give to them. Ve'inai, tira, ki hu levado is Baruch Shemo, hashlemus hamiti hamushulal mikol achasrenis. If you consider, Hashem alone is the absolute completion, perfection, devoid of all deficiencies. There's no other perfection like Hashem at all. Anything that seems to be perfect, besides for Hashem's perfection, it's not really perfect. It's called perfect in contrast to something that is less perfect, that is more deficient than it. But absolute shlemus is only the Hashem's shlemus. Absolute perfection is only Hashem's shlemus. Okay, and therefore, being that Hashem's desire is to bestow good to another, so then that desire, so to speak, is not going to be satisfied in His giving partial good. It's only going to be fulfilled in Hashem's giving the ultimate good that is possible for the creations to receive. Being that Hashem alone is the true Tov, lo istapik chefzo hatov ela biyoso mahanuz lozo hatovahu atzmo shehu bo izbarach mitzad atzmo. So, being that Hashem is the ultimate Tov, so then Hashem's desire to give Tov, to give good, is not going to be fulfilled unless He bestows to this other from that good which is inherently Him. He is the ultimate and true perfection. But on the other side, it's not possible for this tov, for this good, to exist in anyone else other than Hashem. Okay, Gozer Chachmasai, right? We can't be Hashem. We might be able to be outgrowths. We'll talk about that more, but we cannot be Hashem. Either if we be Hashem, so to speak, then we would not exist. So Gozer Chachmasai, she mitzius ha'tov ha'amitas azos. So therefore, the Almighty's wisdom decreed that the reality of this beneficence, of this expression, manifestation of the good, this true good that Hashem wants to give to us, it should be manifest. Yiyeh b'meshe nitan mokum laberuim l'shiz dabku bo yisbarach b'oso shir she'ef shelhem shiz dabku. So therefore, Hashem made it possible for us. It's going to be manifest in that this good should be manifest in being given the opportunity, the possibility for the creations to attach themselves, to cling, to connect to the Almighty, the degree to which it's possible for them to attach themselves. Yaz nimtza shemash mitzad atzma efshar sheitaru b'shleimus ke shleimusa isbarach. Then, even though, or to whatever degree, it's impossible for the beings, for the creations to have this, to possess this perfection, this goodness within themselves inherently, but in the degree to which they connect themselves, they attach themselves to the Almighty, they get to, they achieve it, the degree to which it's possible. They are, so to speak, kind of like crowned with that shleimus, with that completion, mitzad heyosim is damkim bo, in as much in their being connected to the Almighty. Fimatzu nanim betov hamitis ahi be'erch efshlehem lehanus ma, and then comes out that they are able to benefit from that true good in the degree to which it's possible for them to benefit to the greatest degree. V'nimtza hiyus kavanos yisbarach shemo b'bria shabara. So it comes out that the intent or the objective of the Creator in the creation that He created is livro mi she'yenena betuvo yisbarach be'oso haderech she'efshashen haba. It's to create one who is able to be nana, to benefit, to derive pleasure from the Almighty's goodness, the degree to which it's possible for them to derive pleasure, benefit from that. Ozbeis, this is section, paragraph, let's call it paragraph 2 of chapter 2. Ulam, Gazra Chachmaso Lios Hatov Shalom. The Almighty's wisdom decreed that in order for that good to be complete, it is fitting that the one who's receiving the tov should be the owner, the master of that tov, of that good. Perish. What does this mean? It's to be that he should have acquired the goodness on his own. And not that it should be that that this tov should accompany, escort, be connected to this person, happenstance, meaning to say that it's not inherent in the person. V'tira, so you're going to see that this is called, to some degree, the degree to whatever degree possible, there's a likeness, a similarity to the perfection, to the wholeness of Hashem. Kihine, hu yisbarach shemo shalim ba'atzma, because Hashem is inherently perfect. V'lo b'mikra, it's not something that is extrinsic to Hashem, the fact that Hashem is Tov, meaning, if we ask, why is Hashem Tov, then we don't say that, well, that's because it's not because of who He is, it just happens to be that way. That's not the case. But because of the reality of Hashem, then of what Hashem is, who Hashem is, so to speak, so then it's inherent, it's mandated that He be Shalom. And deficiencies are essentially not part of who He is. He is essentially devoid of any deficiencies. This is something that it's impossible. This state, it's impossible that it should exist in anyone other than Hashem. That their very existence, their reality, would mandate their being perfect. And their simple reality mandates that they be devoid of deficiencies. It's impossible that it should exist in anything other than Hashem. These damasos have makes us, but to be somewhat similar to this. So it would be necessary for, at the very least, that this being that is receiving this tov should acquire the tov, the goodness, the completion, the perfection, on their own, to acquire it, that which their essential reality doesn't mandate. And it would be necessary for this being, the creation, to withhold from itself the deficiencies that are possible to exist within it. Okay. And therefore, the Almighty HaKadosh Baruch Hu arranged it and set it up so that there should be a creation, there should be created aspects of of completion and aspects of deficiency. V'tiburei bria sheyeh ba ha'efsharis l'shneihen yanim shava, and there should be creations that have both of these possibilities equally. L'shneihen yanim shava, both connection, a possibility to be connected to tov and to good and to deficiency, to wholeness and to lack of wholeness. Ve'yutenu labri hazos emtsoim she'al yadam tikone atzma le'atzma as a shleimus v'tader mimena as achzernis, and it should be given to this creation the means, the media. I don't like that word so much. The mediums whereby they should be able to acquire, incorporate into themselves that completion, and they should be able to. They should have the mediums to remove from themselves the deficiencies. And then it would be called that they would be similar to the Creator, to which it's possible, and then they will be fit to connect to the Almighty and to benefit from His Tov, from His good.